Gervonta Davis just dropped a bombshell. He's officially set to face the legendary Floyd Mayweather this September. Fans are going wild over this epic showdown between mentor and student. But that's not all. Their first face-to-face encounter just surfaced online, and it was nothing short of explosive. Floyd tried his signature mind games, but Tank remained unfazed. What Davis said next will leave you speechless. There's a lot to break down here, so let's dive right in. We all know their relationship has been filled with tension, and Tank has long wanted his shot at Floyd inside the ring. Well, boxing fans, the wait is almost over. This mega fight is happening sooner than expected. Tank just dropped a major hint that the showdown is set for this September. You heard that right.
7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. You get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about on those 7 names?
Whoever you name, they could be in it.
If I name some fighters, can you say yes or no?
Yep.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yep.
Ryan Garcia.
Yep.
Devin Haney.
Yep.
Isaac Cruz.
Yeah, but there's 2 people I already beat already, but yeah.
Errol Spence.
Outside the ring.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, September. November.
Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah.
Out of all of those guys, who do you think is the most difficult opponent for you?
Floyd Mayweather.
But we didn't have to wait until September to see these two clash. Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis went all out in a fiery verbal exchange during their live face-to-face encounter on Instagram. Remember when Floyd claimed Shakur Stevenson was the best in the 135-pound division? Well, that didn't sit well with Tank. He didn't just vow to end Floyd's career in the ring, he took it a step further, threatening to end his life in the ring.
Wait, when you think about the fighters who are fighting now, can you give me your 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 when it comes to the lightweight? Who you would put where?
As of right now, the 2 guys, the biggest puncher, I feel at the 135 would probably be Gervonta Tank Davis. But the most skillful fighter at 135 would be hands down Shakur Stevens.
What is it about him? Because I know you have a lot of good attributes, but do you think he has enough power to sustain?
Well, it's really all about skills. Pernell Whitaker wasn't a huge puncher, but he was, very exciting, very tough, and he fought everybody. Shakur is trying to do the same thing. He want to fight the best they got out there. I believe his contract is coming to an end, so hopefully we can come together and I can take him to that next level.
Shakur's involvement only adds more fuel to this already massive showdown. Did you know Floyd once posted a story of Shakur calling out Gervonta Davis? After that knockout, Tank went completely silent, and of course, Floyd wasted no time bringing it up to get under his skin.
Your beef is not with Floyd Mayweather. You sitting here beefing with Floyd. It's a fighter out here that's been calling your name that want to fight you. Gervonta Tank Davis, let's make the fight happen, man. I'm tired of tweeting. I'm tired of talking about it. Stop ducking me and let's make the fight.
Gervonta Davis's trainer, Calvin Ford, didn't hold back when addressing the Floyd situation. According to Ford, karma is about to hit Floyd like a truck, and that karma is none other than Gervonta Davis when he steps into the ring for this fight.
Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. And I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, It's a rocky road that we're seeing what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to reveal itself. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man. They can't stand it, Calm is I don't like using that word calm, but our Lord knows. He knows.
The beef exploded once again when Tank found out that Floyd was secretly coaching Frank Martin, his former opponent, on how to take him down. But we all know how that played out. Floyd's plan flopped hard when Tank knocked Martin out cold in the 8th round. Still, this revelation has Tank more fired up than ever, ready to settle the score once and for all.
He the one told Frank that I was running at 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to beef with him than be cool with him because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situations.
You heard the man. It's better to have beef with Floyd than to be cool with him. Because if you're friends with someone like Mayweather, it never ends well. Just look at Frank Martin. One day, he was training with Floyd, and the next, he became a meme. From that moment on, Gervonta Davis has been gunning for Mayweather's head. And if you need proof, just check out one of his tweets. During their face-to-face, one thing Tank kept bringing up was Floyd's growing connection with Shakur Stevenson. Did you know they're now training together? Not just that, they're even sparring. Now that's interesting. Could Shakur be helping Money Mayweather get ready to finally hand Tank his first loss? Shakur dropped a bombshell in a recent interview, spilling all the details about his exclusive training sessions with Floyd. This changes everything.
The latest news with you was you got in a little work with Floyd Mayweather. You posted the pictures. I saw your buddy Keyshawn Davis. He posted a little bit of footage. I know you posted a little footage too, but not really the footage we wanted to see. We was hoping to see you on the mitts too. But how was that? How was it working?
I got it in my phone. But
what's up, bro? Come on, man. We can get a little sneak peek on Fight Hype. Give us a little something.
Yeah, I'll be holding out sometimes, but it was amazing working with Floyd. It was amazing to see his reflexes still sharp. I was testing his conditioning while we was on the mitts. I kept trying to step to him and work on the inside and just test his conditioning to see where he at right now. But it was amazing. He was teaching me a lot of stuff that I ain't been taught before. I've been taught certain stuff, but it's like he reminded me. He reminded me of old things of stuff that when I was younger that I used to do.
Facing Floyd Mayweather is already the toughest challenge of Gervonta Davis's career, but with Shakur Stevenson joining Floyd's training camp, the stakes have just gotten even higher and more dangerous for Tank. There are only two people thought to have the skills to defeat Tank in a pro bout, Shakur Stevenson and Floyd Mayweather. If you put both of them in the same room, they could cook up something we've never seen before. However, one champion believes no one in the industry can beat Tank, Terrence Crawford. He made his case with a bold statement about Gervonta Davis when he said this.
The thing I can say about Tank is he's smart. He can box. Yes. And he's explosive. I see that being Shakur's toughest fight because of the power.
Strong words from the champ, something you can't take lightly. Ever wondered why Floyd agreed to take this fight in the first place? Turns out, it was pure jealousy. Tank spilled the beans in an interview, bragging about landing a much bigger deal than Floyd. If Floyd can't outplay Tank in the money game, he's got no choice but to settle the score in the ring.
She was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, he was subbing you
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I would say love and hate, but it's been the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes is it just big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. When Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the deal.
He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank don't cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see.
But Floyd took it to a whole new level of stupidity when he claimed that Tank should be grateful to him. If that doesn't strike you as odd, I don't know what will. Let's face it, Floyd only does what benefits him. It's no surprise he used Tank to cash in, which he definitely did.
Oh, my thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level. And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And, but over the years, it's constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd. Constantly be disrespectful, when all I ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go. That's all I ever.
Another reason Tank Davis is gunning to send Floyd straight to the hospital is how Floyd treated Leonard Ellerbe, CEO of Mayweather Promotions, over some petty issues. Floyd didn't like Ellerbe backing Tank and supporting him in his fight with Martin, so he pulled the trigger. Tank was furious about it and didn't hold back when he discussed Floyd during his exchange with Errol Spence Jr.
The thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. And I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we're seeing what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story's going to rebuild itself, you know. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said this is the true colors of a person that's coming out, man. They can't stand it, you know. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.
These two are gearing up to deliver the clash fans have been begging for, a massive showdown between the rising phenom, Tank Davis, and the boxing legend, Floyd Mayweather. Their journey from friends to foes has been filled with drama and intensity. Now, the simmering rivalry between these titans demands they step into the ring and settle the score once and for all. When the dust settles, only one will emerge victorious. Will it be Gervonta, Tank Davis, or the undefeated Floyd Mayweather? One thing's certain, it's going to be a historic showdown. Oh, and did you catch that terrifying training footage of Tank? His speed and power are on another level. If I were Floyd, I'd hit the gym ASAP because Tank is looking sharper and hungrier than ever. This fight is set to shatter records, both in the ring and on the internet. September is just around the corner, and mark my words, tickets will sell out in a flash. With two of the biggest PPV stars in the game, you can bet this fight will pull in crazy numbers. Floyd Mayweather vs Gervonta Davis, who's your pick? That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming content. And make sure to share your thoughts in the comment section. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next one.